Welcome back to Larry's Fountain Pen. Hello, each and every one of you, and I'm Larry. Well, how's it going today? Today's a wonderful, beautiful, sunny day in Fort Worth, Texas, and I'm feeling it. It's cool. It's all good. 88 degrees. I'm with that. Well, it's time for another review. So, this review is going to be on this pen. It is the Hero 1515, and they call it a student school office fine nib, meaning if you're a student in junior high, high school, college, work in the office, it's great. I haven't written with this yet. I usually do to see how they write, but I want to get the first on-hand experience involving you guys actually see the pen as it writes. I'm not going to ink it up all the way. I'm just going to dip the nib in the ink. So, a little bit about this pen. It's really a nice looking gray color. It kind of reminds me of a good ink that would go with it would be the Diamine, I think, gray, if I got that one right. And on the cap, it has the Chinese words and in English, Hero. And in the back, you have 515 in bold black letters. Now, I like that. It's a nice looking pen. It's an all metal pen. And it's got the silver clip on it. And the clip isn't so tight you can't put it on a shirt. It'll work fine. And as you go to the very top of the barrel, to the finial, I like this on this Hero. I believe that would be the Hero logo there. And then it has it right here on the clip as well. And at the bottom of the barrel, it does have the black dot that will match the black logo with the Hero on it on top of the cap. So the pen does look really nice. I'll give it that. So before I get into anything else, what does this pen have in common with this pen? With this pen and this pen? Well, let's go ahead and post this pen because it does post securely. And we'll take the cap off this one. This is the Lamy. And this one is the Jinhao. And Urine. And this is the lovely Urine Chinese pen. So we have 3 Chinese pens and we have the Lamy. Okay? So the nibs all look closely about the same. I would say this Jinhao would look more, the nib would look more like the Hero. In fact, the grip as well, as you can see, everything is just about identical, making the Hero just a tad longer in length when you post it. But everything else looks identical. Now, you put the Lamy up against it. The Lamy is the shortest of all 3, and the nib's a little bit different, but the grip is the same shape. And the barrel, cap, same shape. And the earring, we put that one against it. And it is a little, let's see, it's just a tad longer than the Lamy. So I'm going to put this right over here just to show you these 3 Chinese nibs over here. Right there. Okay. And then here's the Lamy right there. Okay, I hope you can see those pretty good. All right. So the Lamy, looking just at the nib, it's got the breather hole right there in the middle, as the urine does right there. And these two, the Hero 1515 and the Jinhao, do not. There is a hole there, but not as pronounced as the Lamy or the urine does. And I guess you would say the same with the Jinhao, but it's not pronounced where you can see the hole distinctly on these two. But they're all basically a copy of the Lamy. Just these two are metal, and they don't have the little windows as this one or the original Lamy. So I thought that was interesting, and I do like how these write. So let's get back to the Hero 1515. The length of this pen is, just like you see cap, 139.8. The weight of it is 25 G's. Metal, like I said. Pull off cap. Nice little click when you hear it. And the grip just reminds me of the Lamy, but to me it's a fine grip. It's a nice grip. I do like these kind of grips. If you have large chunky fingers, then it's not going to have any problem because the grip is large enough to accommodate that. And your nib, steel nib, and I believe this is extra fine. Now this is a fine nib, and it does have F for fine on there. And there's your plastic feed. So let's unscrew the pen, and it does come with your standard regular Chinese everyday converter. You can just pull that off. You can get a standard converter to go in there, and it'll fit just fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and ink it up, and we'll do some writing with it. But it does feel good in the hand. And if you want to post it real quick, you can. Some may think it's a little odd, but I don't see anything wrong with it. It can be a little top heavy though. But, you know, if you uncap it like that, it's fine. I have small hands, but if you have large hands, you might need to post it. So, let me grab some ink, and then we'll get going here. All right. What do you say we just go ahead and grab some bung box? No, we're almost out of that. Sorry, folks. Almost out of that one. I'm looking for some ink, believe it or not. I have lots of samples, but I want that certain ink. Well, how about the Noodler's Green Marine? We'll try that one. Not a whole lot left, but we can use that up. So, we'll get the good old writing pad ready to go here. And I'm still using the Rhodia line paper right now. All right. I do shake my ink up a little bit, not so much where you get a lot of air in there. I don't want to do that, so let me get my nib, and they're good enough. I'll set that down so I can cap my bottle, and let me get a little napkin here to clean off the excess ink. So here you go, and let's go with the Hero. $15.15 with a fine nib, and this is Noodler's, and this is what the marine, oh, green. Okay, all right. And we'll do some writing. Okay, no problems with the nib so far. Wrote well. It did what it's supposed to do. Quick writing. No problems. And we'll check for wetness. And it's not wet. It is a fine nib, but it's not a real dry nib at all. It works well. The nib upside down, you can get some line variation for the extra fine. All right, and there's no problem. The ink is starting to get a little low. But you can do some upside down writing for those who get into that. I don't. So now let's go back to the nib. Regular steel nib. The pen does what it's supposed to do. It writes right out of the box. Comes with the converter. Nice color. Nice looking gray on a metal pen. It's got a decent grip, which I do like. I like the color. I like the feel. I like a heavy pen. It's all metal. It's got a decent clip on it. Not too tight, not too loose. Springy, so it fits well in the pocket. It's got your little Hero logo on the clip. And what I think is really neat, the logo with the Hero on it on top of the finial. Let me see if I can make it out. It's the Hero design on there. The nib has Hero and F for fine. And that's about all there is to it. Not a bad fountain pen at all. These pens are very affordable. If you're a newbie, listen up. This could be maybe up your alley. To see if you like a fine nib, especially metal nib, you might want to check something like this out. It's not going to break the bank. See what you think about it. That's going to conclude this video for today. I hope you found the Hero 1515 with the fine steel nib interesting. I think it's an okay pen. It's not the best pen, no. But what do you expect? $1.99, decent pen, converter, free shipping. It writes okay right out of the box. Yeah, I think it'll work fine for somebody that likes to collect fountain pens or likes different types of fountain pens, and for newbies. Yeah. All right, folks, leave your comments below. Tell me what your thoughts about the Hero 1515 is. Do you own one? What do you think about it? Peace. Talk to you guys later. I'm out of here.